2023 roller coaster recovery tour starts right now with the Moonshine Mountain Coaster. So that was credit $339. Basic mountain coaster, but the family in front of me rode their brakes like the entire time.
Jeez, try the gas pedal.
It is what it is. This will be credit $340. False alarm, coaster is down. I've never seen a mountain coaster go down before, so they said it might open up later. There's one more park in the area, Anakista, that I'm going to try and hit. So I'm striking out. I'm at Anakista, so you have to pay one general admission fee just to get in, and you got to pay a separate fee to ride the gondolas up to the top of the mountain. Then you still have to pay to ride the coaster. I don't think it's worth it, not for one credit, but I am going to enjoy the area because that is a wreck. But I'm going to enjoy the area just because it looks nice, and like I said, I paid for parking. The key to my heart is mellow yellow from the fountain. We are at Dollywood.
Hooray!
This is my first time to Dollywood since 2020, and I have two objectives for today. Well, three, really. I want to ride Big Bear Mountain, Whistle Punk Chaser, because I was too ashamed to get the credit last time, and then get tons of photos because I've never actually brought my real camera to Dollywood. So excited to get that content and see what all the fuss is about because everyone loves this place. I had a average visit last time, so I'm excited to give it another shot. I'm gonna assume all of us here are going to Big Bear Mountain. Okay, we survived the rope drop. I'm so out of breath. I haven't rope dropped anything in so long. Big Bear was so much fun, and I do not think it is redundant with Fire Chaser Express. It's a mystery mine. Let me talk about it. I just don't like it. So Thunderhead has about a 60-minute wait, which stretches all the way back here to this side. In the past, I have hated on Thunderhead, and while I may not think it's the greatest GCI, I gotta give it credit because it is a ton smoother than it was 3 years ago. So props to you, Dollywood, for doing whatever you did to make this better. Wild Eagle, this way, by the Beef Gristle Mill.
I don't have a good idea where it is.
It was by the Beef Gristle Mill.
That is going to do it for Dollywood. Highlights today were Big Bear Mountain, which is an amazing family coaster. Wild Eagle was also fantastic. Lightning Rod was probably the biggest disappointment. It definitely has gotten a lot rougher over the last 3 years. There's parts in the middle of the ride that just you can feel the potholes. And so if you're into that sort of thing, you'll love it. If not, then it's probably slipping in your rankings just a bit. Day 3 of the roller coaster recovery road trip is kicking off, and I'm at Buc-ee's, but you'd never know it because the sign is missing. So whoever took the Buc-ee's sign, you got to give it back. Just when I think Buc-ee's has run out of ways to take my money, stickers like these are how you know that it's my car. Well, being on an unstructured road trip means that sometimes you have some surprises, and so I decided to come to Elitch Gardens of the East. Well, that's fun. Some of the signage here has definitely seen better days. Yikes. Faded signage aside, Kentucky Flyer is still great. And my last ride, my previous ride, whatever you want to call it, on Lightning Run, not so great, which is odd because I've always been a huge Lightning Run fan, even when people have said that it doesn't live up to the hype. Today, I don't know, the restraints just didn't do it for me. Can't explain it. Rest in pieces, T3. You won't be missed. After doing Air Force One like a billion times, I'm now conditioned to brace on the brake run for like a complete collision. Maybe I'm forgetting, but has this place always looked so run over by weeds? That's gonna do it for a quick 2 hours at Kentucky Kingdom. Park definitely feels a little unloved. More sights and sounds of the Midwest. Day 4 of the roller coaster recovery tour is underway, and this is the main event. Holiwood Nights begins today. We haven't even left yet. That is the famous Holiday World water tower. And by the way, do you know it's National Donut Day? There are still tons of people pouring in. Look at that. First free Mountain Dew of the trip. Here's my proof that I was actually backstage. Felt more like taking photos than videos, but here you go. Backstage, Thunderbird, Voyage, check. It's 3 p.m. The event started at 10. All I've had today is a glazed donut, some water, and a cup of Mountain Dew. All right, zero shame. Time for the Howler credit. All right, they made me do it, by the way. These are the people that made me do it. All right, everyone. There is lore supposedly around Big Red. My cup. 2 cups. God bless America. All right, let's try that again. All right, Big Red. Oh, that looks pretty light. I don't know. I don't know if this is like full Big Red or not.
No, it's not.
It's not. I don't think so.
No. It's more carbonated water than
Oh God in heaven. Oh, that's awful. Oh man. Oh, and it's still recording. So there's a big gap in time in this vlog, and you're probably wondering, where did it all go? It was because I was riding Thunderbird, and at least I must have gotten 3 solo rides, all in the front row. That ride is amazing. Line for the Voyage, I mean, is as long as you'd expect it to be, even with a capped event. And I love the Voyage, but man, you can get that many rides on Thunderbird without getting off. You ride Thunderbird over and over and over again. That thing is amazing. Strolling in for day 5 of the roller coaster recovery road trip, casually late at a cool 3 p.m. 5 hours after the event started. I thought maybe that would mean that I would get better parking, but it does not mean that after all. I had to park pretty far away. But it's okay, because today I'm gonna try to get 38 rides on Thunderbird in honor of my upcoming 38th birthday. So let's see if that actually comes to fruition. Yesterday, there was almost no line for Thunderbird during ERT. In fact, I didn't even have to get off. So maybe we can do that again and knock that out pretty fast. So here we go, day number 5. Ow. All right, day 6, roller coaster road trip. Voice is a little scratchy from yelling, eyes a little puffy from all the smoke from the campfires last night at Holiday World, but we press on, and I'm either going to Lost Island in Iowa or Kings Island right down the road. Only parks with the name Island in it need apply. So I guess the next video entry, you'll have a better idea of where I'm ending up. Guys, look, I'm at Jungle Gyms. All right. In we go. I've arrived. Best pizza confirmed. This place is absolutely massive. All I'm looking for is dryer sheets. I found the Red Barn pig ears, at least. That looks delicious. Can't find the laundry supplies, but I found this giant Kellogg's display.
Hello to Tony, Ernie, Geppetto, and all my friends at Jungle Gyms.
Hello, Mr. Sun. We've already been baking for hours in our magic ovens.
Day 7 of the roller coaster recovery road trip is here. I think I fully recovered at this point. By the way, I never bothered to explain why I call it the recovery trip. So 7 days in, here's your quick explanation. I fell down at a theme park, was running, don't run, by the way. And I happened to trip on a part of the concrete that was slightly elevated, and I broke my left arm. And that was back in March, and it is the beginning of June. So I pulled that John Cena and recovered like way ahead of schedule. And so this trip has been a lot of fun. Haven't had any pain with my arm, and I'm at the best park, in my opinion, in the country, Kings Island. Doing a quick check-in. This is ride 17 in a row on Diamondback. The rattle is starting to get to me a little bit, but I'm hanging in there. I'm also going to need Skyline Chili soon. Just one of the many reasons why Kings Island is the best park ever. So I came back, it's after 4 p.m. I took a little break in the afternoon. And one thing that I noticed was that they were actively enforcing the chaperone policy. They were asking people who appeared to be under 35 to produce their ID. They did not ask me. I'm officially old, number one. Number two, there was a group of kids that were actively asking every adult they could find if they would be their chaperone.
If you guys look to your right, you'll see my friend Max. He's waiting. It's his 20th birthday today. Everybody say happy birthday, Max.
All right, this is ride 38. Bucky fans right over here. All right, ride 38. We're almost at Air Force One on Diamondback. Here we go. That is a wrap on an amazing day at Kings Island. Got 38 rides on Diamondback, 7 rides on Orion, 7 rides on Mystic Timbers. We'll be back tomorrow to get a more complete day at the park. I'm exhausted and want to head out. We'll be back tomorrow to finish up this roller coaster recovery road trip. This is the final day of the roller coaster recovery road trip. I've lost track of what day it actually is. But finishing up at Kings Island, and first ride is going to be the Bat. For being 30 years old, the Bat is still amazing. Or as the kids say, it slaps. I feel very weird saying that. Does anyone else notice that it's interesting that Kings Island has their 3 inverted coasters all in the same area? This thing is a piece of crap. We are entering into Adventure Port. This is the new area for Kings Island in 2023. Catwoman's Whip is been testing, but not actually opened. New entrance for Adventure Express. New Adventure Express was a lot of fun. I did back row, and it has that classic Aero jank feeling. Some of the new theming elements were incredible touches, but the jank, man, the jank is real. Have y'all seen the new seating area for Skyline Chili?
Don't go. People, stay away.
Taking a mini coaster break to get a malt at my absolute favorite malt place, United Dairy Farmers. So the roller coaster recovery road trip is almost over. Final stop, Buc-ee's. And there was a big gap in my entries from last night because my other eye started burning just the same as it was doing at Holiday World, except this time I seem to have figured it out. Apparently there was some really bad wildfires in Canada, and some of the smoke and everything was making its way into the United States, and it affected at least where I was at Kings Island. And so I had to cut the night short. I did get 1 full hour on Orion. I got almost a full hour on Mystic Timbers, and I had to at least sneak 1 ride in on Diamondback. All was amazing. Kings Island is my favorite park of all time, and Buc-ee's is my favorite gas station of all time. I know it's more than a gas station, but that's it. Trip is over. I'll post some of the stats from all the different coasters that I was able to do, how many rides, parks, and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.